this family encased their deceased grandmother in resin and used her as a coffee table.
No.
Yep. Griffin, tell your dogs to shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I wanted to talk about this family who encased their deceased grandmother in resin and used her as a coffee
This is an
table.
even better intro than the resin
Griffin's
thing.
fucking stupid ass dogs are screaming their goddamn heads off at the top of their lungs. What did they see, a rogue gator on the streets? What the fuck is going on up down there?
Yeah. Well, Gus's dog has to answer for something.
Alright, my dogs are not racist, first of all. No.
Gus tried to get it. Gus tried to get his dog Ginger to spell her name out for a guess.
Incorrect.
And she went a different direction.
My dog, the dog in question's name is. She barks at. The one time the two of my friends came over, she happened to bark at the African American and not the white person. It's worth noting that she had met Spencer before, and she had not met the other person before. But she is also brown, and so you cannot accuse my dog of being a.
Well, I can still come up with some things.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with all the mass shooters in Texas, but you can be brown and be a white supremacist.
Oh yeah, my dog didn't shoot anyone. She just got excited.
That's what. I bet that's what. She got excited. She cheered for her life, and she shot.
Yeah,
she stood her ground.
Yeah, she stood her ground.
Yeah.
That's because I don't know how you keep that German Shepherd in your studio apartment, but you managed to keep it in there. I know. I'm kidding. I meant the dog.
It's so. And it is not
very nice.
It is. It is.
She's nice to me, which is sort of
Labrador miscegenation.
Which is sort of. Yeah. Yeah, did she ever, looking out the window, getting sad that she's mixed.
It's like, what's that fucking picture of the dude who just clearly looks like a 16-year-old, and he's like, I look Chad as fuck, Nordic phenotype, like a dog posting something like that, and it's like, I look golden lab as fuck.
Yeah.
I look Malamute as fuck.
How was, Gus had an exciting weekend that neither Griffin or I could go to.
I did, and both Griffin and, we're going to try to record in person, but we picked a weekend in which both Griffin and Charlie were busy, so things did not end up coming to fruition. I instead decided to do every single drug I could get my hands on in the span of 48 hours.
Oh, dude, me too. I had a crazy weekend. I had a completely insane weekend. I took a Benadryl. I went to bed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then the next day I had one beer with dinner and then one beer after dinner.
Yeah, I actually I broke my personal rule about never doing 2 melatonins in one night.
Shit, dude. I don't even buy melatonin anymore.
I was sleeping on the floor. I was sleeping on the table.
I mean, it's like you have
There's
to
a lampshade on your head.
You have to
There was a lampshade on my head. I was hanging upside down from the ceilings like a bat. I was all over the place, dude.
I don't even buy it anymore.
Tie was off.
I just wait for someone. I just wait to be offered melatonin at parties now.
It
saves me so much money.
All my friends are calling me Sleepy Gus now because of all of this. I mean, I'm trying to get them to call me that. They're mostly calling me the guy with the racist dog. But I'm trying to shift that perspective. I'm trying to change the narrative so that I'm known more for my crazy nap and less for the fact that my dog decided to bark at a black person one time.
One time.
Yeah.
It was one time.
And then they never came back, and your dog was like, well, job done.
No. Incorrect. They had a flight to catch anyway. That's why they after your dog, they had to. No.
They had to get as far away from there as possible.
They already had the flight scheduled. It had nothing to do with my dog.
I spent my weekend at a WASP wedding. WASP both in the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant sense, and also
bro, he was watching
there was
Bugs.
No, let me finish my. There was a wasp nest at the wedding site, and we needed to get rid of it before the wedding could happen. But what those weddings are is
party. No, I'm just
yeah.
There was a huge controversy because one of the wasps drove his wasp wife off of a highway in a car in Chappaquiddick.
Yeah,
she got
so it was
stuck
one of those.
And she was flapping her wings, but she couldn't move and stuck beneath the water.
But the experience with that is that you like what those weddings are is like you're just like talking to someone that works for a think tank while Whoop There It Is plays in the background for like the 5th time in a row, and everyone is absolutely losing their shit at it. Yeah, getting absolutely wasted off like 5% ABV beer. So that's what I did.
Did y'all see Melanie Matt caught the bouquet at a wedding?
No, I did not.
I did. I also saw that she said the F slur.
Damn! She's
At
gone
the wedding?
Did you
crazy.
see that?
God
No.
damn, I didn't know she would even go to gay weddings, but I wouldn't be doing that around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the officiant.
Well, that's how that was her stipulation. No, she's like, I don't care if I get banned. Bye. Let me. Yeah, actually,
That's what it was, because I saw it was in a reply to something that said, "This tweet violated the Twitter rules," and I didn't actually know what she was talking about.
YOLO.
Yeah, there it is.
YOLO. Yeah, she got banned for saying swaggots.
Oh, that's what she got banned. I didn't even know you could get banned.
She got
for
banned
that.
for saying swagger.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got suspended for saying wigger.
That's different.
So I don't know what. Yeah, it's because the Chinese
I
government
got
doesn't want me
suspended for
talking
my
about them.
right-wing beliefs and ideologies.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's
yeah, your
bullshit,
thing is cool.
man.
I got suspended for posting revenge porn of the late Larry David. No, he's not dead.
He's not dead at all.
Fuck me. Oh, I mixed him up with Larry King.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
damn it.
How could
Yes. Oh, this
Yeah.
is a disaster.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. This would be a good.
This would be a good Curb Your
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm
Oh.
moment. Someone's talking to Larry and
I release revenge porn of someone that's still alive. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da, ba-da.
I think there are like 3 Curb episodes about people who have racist dogs. Like there's one where Larry gets a dog and he's racist, and then there's one where he meets a German guy and his dog is a Nazi. So
And
And then the third one is the one that Gus was in.
yeah,
No.
Gus
Charlie, I
beat
beat
you.
you
Season
to
12
it.
coming
Charlie,
out
I
soon.
beat you to it.
Yeah. Season 88. Season 14. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what else happened.
People died.
I don't know, Gus. Did
somewhere,
anything?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, you just had fun over your weekend. I had like really weird. I guess not weird obligations. I just had like kind of shitty obligations.
I've never had an obligation, actually.
Yep, not
I'm
obligated
just
to do
floating.
it.
Yeah.
I'm like floating. I'm like the who's the nice witch? What's she called? She's in Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
Glenda
Glinda.
the Good Witch.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like floating through like a bubble. In
Sugar
midair like
tits.
her. No, Charlie.
Yeah.
They didn't have sugar tits in the
That's
1950s. Tits weren't even invented until the 1950s. I don't know what you're
That
bringing
is
up
true.
for.
Yeah, I got caught in a lie.
Yeah, and they were all filled with asbestos back then too. They weren't even healthy.
Yeah.
You start sucking on them, you just die.
I did have my 32-year-old cousin come up to me and ask me, what's that? I was holding a White Claw, and I said, oh, it's a White Claw. It's like a flavored, sparkling, like hard...
It's like water.
Seltzer. Yeah, it's like water. And then they said, oh, how does it taste? I said, well, this is a flavor. He's like, yeah, no, but how does it taste? Like, what do you...
What do you want me to describe it to you?
Lime,
Yeah, and it's like...
water.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's raspberry. And he was like, oh, I asked him, I was like, how do you not, like... How are you, like, this unfamiliar with, like, what a White Claw is? He said, I might have had some, but it would have been when I was blacked out drunk. And, like, that doesn't, like, answer any of my questions.
Hey, can you describe to me how this tastes? I might have had some before, but I forgot.
He's like treating White Claw the way
Yeah,
like,
I know.
the way like I treat Blow or whatever. You can only do it if you're really
Yeah,
blacked
no.
out.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny to be like a hopeless alcoholic, but only off of hard seltzer.
Yeah, I
Like,
used
you
to make
wake up
myself.
surrounded by like Corona seltzers.
Oh yeah. No, Griffin and I know someone of that variety, but instead of hard seltzer, it's a Voodoo Ranger.
I was just
Yeah, I
gonna
get what
say.
you're talking about.
I was just gonna say. I always thought it would be funny if someone did one of those like, oh, I'm drunk driving posts, but they have a White Claw in the photo.
No, White Claw.
Yeah.
What about like a half-empty bottle of rum shata or Bailey's? Like they're just like the fattest alcoholic of all time because they're consuming like an entire gallon of cream a day.
Dude, I'm faded off half a White Claw and a CBD dab pen.
Oh, dude,
and I'm ready to be the real me.
I had way too much of this pure Kahlua. I'm so fucked up right now.
Yeah, I had too much of this Blue Raspberry Pikachu 3.2% ABV ale, and I'm ready to swing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just once I put the Midori, like once I get the Midori, I can't stop drinking the Midori.
I'm insanely faded off of 7 AC/DC themed novelty beers.
Yeah.
A glass of Cointreau and a blunt, dude. That.
Yeah.
I'm drinking pure liqueur.
Yeah. Dude, a beer and 20 cigarettes all at once.
I'm cooked off schnapps like those guys in Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, the cocktail I invented called Birthday Party that's Di Serono and a beer.
And frosting.
They should make a beer with sprinkles in it.
Dude,
I think they do. That's what we
for birthday.
Yeah, that's
for your birthday.
They should make a beer with sprinkles in it for children.
Yes, dude. 5% ABV, 6% sprinkles.
They should put like toys inside of beer, like cereal boxes.
Yes.
Like
dude, all the kids choking to death because they keep on drinking the toys out of the beer.
Yeah.
And then the toys like in a wrapper inside the beer.
Yeah, we found a half-digested plastic Charmander inside your son's stomach.
Yeah.
This is likely what obstructed his breathing. This was probably in his 11th beer of the night. I don't know why you were letting him do that. He's only 7.
Yeah, well, but it's beer, so it's for adults. So it's like it's all the toys. It's like, oh well, it's more toothpicks again. I don't know what else an adult would need. That's probably why he choked on it.
He crashed his little Toymobile car.
What do adults need?
It's really sad.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's an epidemic in this country. Children drinking beer. And putting sprinkles in the beer is only going to make it worse. I don't know what fucking
idiot
had that idea.
It's an epidemic because the real epidemic is children drinking beer and then telling their friends about it at school, who then feel uncool. That's sort of that's where I'm coming from.
Lying to other students. Yeah, it's like really good. You get drunk on like one.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you have to like savor it because if you drink it too fast, you get too drunk.
Yeah,
it tastes really good. My favorite part's the foam.
Yeah, I love eating the foam. It's frosting.
It's like
if you're once you get really good at it, you can like drink it in a way where you save the foam for the end.
Yeah,
and that's the best part.
Sometimes I don't like the taste, so I mix it with soda. I mean, you guys ever had a Corona Mountain Dew?
A beer,
it's really good.
A beer and soda.
God, that sounds so fucking awful.
Modelo ginger ale.
I think Mikey Miles used to drink beer and Coke.
Oh my god. Fucking Christ.
That absolutely makes sense.
Just a bunch of photos of his beer and Coke.
That's so bad. Oh, I think beer and Mountain Dew. I think that takes the cake so far as worst combination
beer
in particular.
Yeah,
beer
just and that's not just Mountain Dew, but like one of the weird novelty flavors they don't make anymore.
Oh god,
like Great Voltage or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mountain Dew toxic shock syndrome or whatever.
You mix it with like the lightest beer you can find, like it's 4% alcohol.
Yeah. Mountain Dew tragic overdose.
I think it would be worse.
It's called Mountain Dew Ranger.
I think it would be worse to mix Mountain Dew with like a stout.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The like brown and green. It like doesn't even mix all the way. There's like chunks of brown and green. It looks like
it looks like the dubious food.
Yeah.
It's got like the same coloration.
Yeah. Dude, Pepsi Max and mead. It's so good.
Pepsi Max and mead. Jesus Christ. Mead Maxing.
Yeah. Mead Maxing.
You ever mix a Modelo and a rosé, dude? That shit is crazy. Oh, Midori and
man,
Midori and rosé. I call that the Cosmo and Wanda.
You drink that once and you develop a new type of cancer that's like contagious through the air, like COVID.
Yeah. Do you ever have like a PBR, like put it in a glass and then put some Hypnotic in there? It's like nothing better.
Okay.
Anyway,
unless we've got any more terrible mixed drinks.
What about like those like milkshakes that like are those like fucked up like Instagram milkshakes that have whole pieces of cake on them and shit?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. They should do one of those, but for beer.
No,
just a big beer and there's frosting on it. And,
yeah. No, there are alcoholic milkshakes.
It's all the same ingredients. It's like just fucking
no. But I want it to be. I want it to be like a beer with a cookie on it, and like a little guy made of fondant and shit.
There's a place in Boston called Boston Burger Company that does like really aggressively epic milkshakes like that. Like all of their burgers are called like the deep fried "I'm having sex with your mother" burger.
That's crazy.
Shit like that. Or like the Buffalo Ranch Cream Surprise, and you're like, whoa, can we call it that?
The buffalo cum in your ass in your mouth.
They've got like epic milkshakes that have like a cupcake on top, and they're like 20% Baileys. Just like the most fucking hideous things you could possibly order.
Yeah, I think that... and then they hide...
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say they up the ante by hiding like a little slip of paper with the N-word written on it, like a king cake. That's how they really make it extreme.
I think they make all of their money because everyone is perfectly triangulated between like 3 different colleges. And so, rich kids who were given horrible eating disorders in high school who can finally buy their own food are like, I'm gonna get the sloppy uncle burger.
I don't think that's related. I think if you get like anyone drunk enough, and if that's under like $40, then that will be purchased. Like I think you could guarantee that a lot of people will. Anyway, speaking of cookies, I went on. This is a one-off, but I sorted a Reddit by. You can go on r/all and sort by controversial.
Oh,
see out of like
really?
all of Reddit what was the most controversial thing today. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that you couldn't. I thought it was like I didn't know it was like a subreddit that you could like.
They offered that up as a bargaining chip for the Reddit strikers. You can do that now.
Yeah, I mean but I went to see what the most controversial post of all time was, and it was just someone complaining about Geisha Impact, which was like
gay.
Yeah, like kind of. Geisha Impact? I don't know.
Idea. I was trying to call it gay. I don't really know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Gay shit impact?
Yeah, gay shit.
The thing that's happening to your butt?
Gay shit, him, ass.
Yeah. Yeah. The third one is just complaining about Rudy Gobert, but just
about, he hasn't played basketball in like 4 months.
But it's 2 years ago. This is of all time, and it's just about 3-second violations that he's doing, I guess. Thought it was going to be about him doing like COVID or something.
No,
but
he just stands in the paint.
I guess
long.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can I read this post from r/Crumble Cookies?
Yes.
I don't know. Is Crumble Cookies, is that like a national chain?
There's some in Boston, or at least some in Foxborough.
Yeah,
it's like
one of the
It's insomnia.
It's like,
cookies.
What if we made a food slightly better? Yeah, it's like that.
So this post is called $5 a cookie is justified in all caps. You complain about the price of the cookies, yet the cookie is huge and has multiple servings. Some of you want to pay less than $2 for a cookie that is damn near 4 to 5 cookies in one cookie. The Milo sandwich should be $7. On top of that, y'all complain and say the cookies are too big, and if you eat more than a bite, you're crying and sliding down the wall, throwing up, saying your stomach hurts. Now it's overpriced, and $5, then it's justified! Second, y'all complain about tipping. Jeez, it's not really a big deal. I honestly feel like if I was an employee of Crumble looking through the comments, I'd feel unappreciated. If you don't want to tip, okay, but trying to rally all your troops to make a stand against tipping, relax. If the employees decided to quit and Crumble went out of business, y'all would lose your minds.
I did not know there was this much of a community.
Dude, honestly, the Crumble diehards.
Yeah, I guess so.
I did once eat two of those in one sitting, and that did like hurt my stomach like crazy.
Yeah, I wonder why. I don't know why you would like make a cookie that big.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I wanted to. I think I needed like a bunch of carbs before it worked out, and I didn't have any like leftover pasta. But my girlfriend had gotten me some crumble cookies, and I'm like, damn, I can eat these, and then I'll have enough carbohydrates for my workout. And I got unbelievably nauseous. And she like just thought I was stupid for even thinking about eating
two cookies.
Yeah. No, I got sick from like 2 cookies like I was 5 years old.
I ate 2 cookies.
They fuck you up, dude. It's crazy.
I can't work out today. I accidentally swallowed a gumball.
I did the exact same thing like a 7-year-old does, where you go through way too much Halloween candy in one night and also throw up.
Then he threw up.
Oh, the crumble cookies hold my tummy.
Yeah. Someone says the cookies are definitely worth the price. I freeze mine and cut them into slices. You shouldn't do that to cookies.
You freeze them? What the fuck?
I mean, I guess, like, I don't know. Like, I know that people, like, freeze candy. Like, that's not too weird, but, like...
I know, that's news to me. Actually, no, freezing candy people freeze...
Yeah, people put, like, Snickers in the fridge.
I guess it's like a cake. You know, you
it's okay to put candy in the
fridge.
Yeah. I freeze mine and cut them into slices. However, I don't tip unless the cookies are being delivered to me. Tipping culture has gotten out of hand. Crumble, and all corporations for that matter, just need to pay their employees. Yes. I'm mainly focused on him cutting these into slices. That's like...
It's a big-ass cookie,
that's too much commitment. I know it's a big cookie, but that feels like too much emotional investment, like, in the cookie itself. Like, it feels like you should just be like
savoring it. Like, just eat. Just take a bite.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Or just like or just like stop lying to yourself and buy cake when you go to the grocery store. Be the reason that they sell cakes at the grocery store for some reason.
What do you mean for some reason?
People have birthdays.
I meant like the prepackaged ones.
That's like
I meant the prepackaged ones, asshole.
To buy a cake.
Whatever.
Why are they selling chicken at the grocery store? What the? Why do they go to the chicken store?
I don't. Okay, there is a difference. I meant like an undecorated one. I don't know. The Trader Joe's near me has them. Yeah, whatever.
Charlie, do you know what a grocery store is?
Yes, I know what a grocery store is. I am taking a stand against the fact, and I know that they have those cakes there. I think that it's wrong that they have ones.
I'm gonna make a big
Let's
cake
bake
and
Charlie
I'm gonna
into a
bake
cake.
you into it.
I'm gonna throw a cookie at you and you're gonna vomit your guts out, apparently.
Woodland children, and I'm gonna feed them the cake with Charlie.
Yeah.
And then they'll be pursued by a Wendigo because they ate a person.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd actually, if somebody tricked me into eating people and then I got pursued by a Wendigo, I'd be insanely pissed off.
Yeah,
that is not fair.
It's crazy how
you're gonna get pursued by a regular Dago. I'm calling it my Italian friends.
It's crazy how actually scared people are of the Wendigo. Have you ever had this happen where you talk about the Wendigo around a Mexican guy or a Native American guy and they get really scared?
No,
yeah.
I've never. I can't say I have.
Griffin walks into a bar.
And I talk about. I'm just like, man, I hope the Wendigo is not anywhere near here. They all run away.
Like, bartender, get me a Wendigo, and he like does a Hail Mary over his chest.
He throws up.
This always fucking happens. Don't worry, guys. He's not scared of the Wendigo. He just had 2 crumble cookies in one go.
Yep.
His stomach's upset.
All right. So that's crumble cookies. I'm mad now because you guys don't agree with me about cake.
Well, it was just
I'm gonna get...
I get where you're coming
from.
They shouldn't be selling whole cakes at the grocery store that aren't for people's birthdays.
Yes. Yes, that's what I
meant.
But,
you know, it's there. Might as well eat the whole cake.
Alright, I'm messaging Jack Lamb.
We really should have brought him on if we were going over the crumble cookie subreddit.
I think we're...
it wasn't expected.
Expert.
We'll have him on at some point. Jack, if you're listening, I'll probably just message you after this.
We're gonna have you on, whether you want to or
not.
Yeah.
Jack, if you're listening to this, I'm gonna give you a big wet kiss.
I went on
like dry kisses
Josh
better.
Dry kisses.
Dry kisses just are the way to go.
Yeah. Yo, cut your homie dry kissing. I went on Josh and Spencer's stream, and I kind of forgot that wasn't just a Discord call, and we ended up talking about, like, Jack Lamb sentences for, I don't know, like 10 minutes, and I think the viewership dipped a bit. And then I was like, oh, that's right, people, like, want to talk about politics. Yeah. Anyway, Josh, what do you think about Minnesota's healthcare? I said, I don't know.
Well, universal is good in some cases, but not always.
Yeah, that's what Josh said. For those that don't know, Josh really wants you to know that he is he's a moderate liberal, and that's what it means when he talks about the election, is that that's what he believes.
Yeah, and
I went on Spencer and Josh's stream one time. I got really overwhelmed because I didn't know what any of them were talking about.
I think the last time I went on their stream, I just yelled at Josh for playing BioShock Infinite wrong for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, and then I like
even though
tried
I gave
getting
him bad advice.
I went into the stream itself, and I was trying to guide you guys through. I went in there for like 5 seconds at a time, just because I was like watching it, and I was so frustrated.
No, I remember that. I told him to go the wrong way like 7 times, and he couldn't figure out what he was doing. And then it turned out he was supposed to backtrack somewhere when I said it wasn't. And he got insanely fucking irritated. I'm like, shit, man. I'm so sorry. I totally fucked you.
Anyway, so do you guys know what Wall Street Bets is? Wall Street Bets itself isn't an interesting subreddit because the stuff that's controversial is just like bad bets or like things that aren't researched very well. But there's a counterpart, and it's called Wall Street Silver, which I believe started as a thing for like people that were really, they were like I don't know, like gold bugs, but for silver, if that makes sense.
I don't even know what a gold bug is.
It seems like you have a master's degree, and I bank on the fact that you might know one of these things one of these days.
Yeah, Gus has a master's degree in Wall Street Bets.
If you want to know what a fucking
it's a historical term for people that...
estuary?
An estuary?
Yeah.
It's like a little connection of tiny rivers.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gus, what's a brestuary?
It's what your mom shows me every night.
Shit. Anyway.
Oh.
God damn it.
Walked right into that one. Oh, now you have to get in my cake.
Guys,
Charlie, now you have to get in my cake. You're being baked into a cake.
Fuck. Guys, I just remembered that...
we're adding a new Patreon tier. If we get to $500, we're putting Charlie
in the cake. I just realized that I let my dogs out at the beginning of the episode and have forgotten to let them in, so I need to run away for a second.
Awesome. I can't wait until they start barking their fucking stupid heads off again.
Yeah.
Will you relax? No, absolutely not.
If it's Gus's dog, I think he'll be safe, but don't let that dog around other people in Florida.
No.
Anyway, but basically, it was for people that like to trade in precious metals. Mm-hmm. If you know what that is, like people that are really into the gold standard.
Okay, so is this like William Jennings Bryan's guys or something else? No, he was the opposite.
Really,
he hated gold. He was like, gold is...
No, William Jennings Bryan liked silver, which is what these guys do too, but he liked silver because it was like a way to pay farm loans. These guys are like weird libertarians, and they like precious metals because of that.
Got it.
Yeah, no. But it's Wall Street Silver because of that. And it's sort of just become like a conservative subreddit, but like only like halfway. Like they still want to talk about finance, but they're just sort of in like this weird in between phase. They have a podcast and a Gab account. All right.
Oh, fuck yeah, Gab. Let's go.
I didn't even know Gab was still around.
I can't wait to make so many new friends.
Yeah. So I guess if you didn't realize that Wall Street Silver was just a complete cesspool, then the fact that they have a Gab should let you know.
It's getting based in here, so post all of your memes. I can't deal with this. It is getting too based.
I am getting so based. Yeah. I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna show my Pepe's off.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm gonna gas my friends up.
I'm gonna guess just sensor sound. Yeah.
Pepe has been removed for being unfriendly.
Yeah.
This Pepe has been removed for not being racist enough.
Yeah, no, exactly. So this is the first post I found. I like this one just because it kind of doesn't entirely make sense. From 19 days ago. Someone just said, living rent-free in your heads. Pride flag,
dude,
trans pride
that.
flag.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
the sideways crying laughing emoji that indicates that you're full of resent.
Yeah.
And then someone says, "Lol, you actually think that this will piss people?" Oh yeah, and then the picture they attached is Trump holding that LGBT flag upside down.
Oh no!
Yeah.
LGBTQ has fallen. The president of gay people has died.
No.
All right. Oh, here's a good comment. Yet again, posting about something anti-Republican / anti-Trump. It's literally a copy-paste job. Low effort, low energy, pure laziness. Imagine my surprise when it is also not silver-related or even financially related. Hopefully you put more effort into something in your life than shilling for some political party.
Imagine my surprise. That's such a fucking...
Imagine my white surprise.
Yeah.
To my white surprise,
yeah.
There were overtly political posts on the Wall Street Silver subreddit.
The white surprise is my favorite, 6,000 calorie drink that I get at
the white surprise was my favorite newspaper from the 1800s.
Yeah, the white surprise is what the first guy who discovered milk called it.
Why the fuck was bro doing that?
Fuck
anyway?
up!
I'm sorry to go there.
The first guy to
but
discover
what the fuck
milk.
was that guy
Fuck
doing?
you.
I mean, bruh, are you fucking gay?
Dog, what are you doing with those nipples, man? I don't get this.
How did that? I don't understand. How the first person who made the joke, what is the guy who first milked a cow? What was he doing? Human beings, they have nipples that make milk. And back then,
who would have thought to do it to a cow?
Well, back then everyone thought all the animals were little people.
Caveman.
So they were just.
Well, it's like caveman Robert De Niro probably said, I have nipples. Ugh. Can you milk that cow?
I have nipples, son God. Can you milk me?
Yeah.
It's just a really inquisitive baby.
Yeah. But yeah, that's sort of all there was. On that. Or are there any other comments on that? You know what? I clicked off of it. No. So now I can't even see. Yeah. Someone says, someone said they are completely obsessed with LGBTQ. That's all they can talk about. Oh, that guy's just shitting on Republicans. All right. Griffin, do you want to read the next one? The one marked NSFW?
Yeah, it's crazy that this is marked not safe for work. The moment you realize this goes way deeper than a bunch of hyper-wealthy psychopaths trying to destroy the world for money. And that
shit! That seems crazy because that seems like a big deal.
That seems really deep.
How do you go deeper than that? This goes way deeper than trying to explode the entire galaxy. How the fuck do you get bigger than that?
This goes way deeper.
What level of at what point does it just not become relevant how deep it goes?
Yeah.
Not only are they it matters quite a bit.
Not only are they destroying the world for money, they also shoplift.
Yeah.
And then there's a photo of Hitler. With a little, and they circled a little cross medal on his outfit, and then there's a photo.
This goes way deeper than the American Civil War.
And then there's a photo of Pope Francis, and they've circled the cross on the Pope. I don't know.
Oh, I'm glad. Is he Christian?
Yeah, just so you know.
Yeah.
And then they have the royal crown that has a cross on it, and they've circled the cross.
And then
a photo of the Queen.
Fourth picture is just but with the crown sort of in the foreground, and there's nothing.
I don't know.
There's one guy here who's the dad, and he includes a little bit of macaroni art with a cross on it, and it's circled there too. And he's like, "Why?" Everyone else is like, "Tom, why is the macaroni art in there?" And he's like, "My kid did it. I thought it was really good."
It's just it's so cool to be like, guys, this goes way deeper than all the deep state shit. The Christians are the ones doing bad.
It's like the Iron Cross symbol, which is isn't incredibly old, and also pretty much just the plus sign. I don't
pretty
think
much a symbol that you invent on accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's not that hard.
You can't trust mainstream news sources on this, and then you send a very well-regarded mainstream source for the 30 Years of War. It's check this out. They won't teach you this in school.
Yeah. Someone said, I guess it's called the Malta Cross. Someone says Malta Cross is used by Crusaders, but that's Crusaders with 2 S's. And also firefighters, which are usually Freemasons. especially in high
Firefighters
positions.
are usually
Whoa,
Freemasons.
really?
Holy
What firefighters are in high position? I guess like
Dude,
on
the
top of a
fucking
ladder.
Shadow Master
That's what they
controlling
mean.
all the firefighters.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You think they're? You really think
How
they're
deep
just here
do
to
you
put out
think that
fires?
pole goes directly
Yeah,
into
there's-
hell.
Yeah, that's what the Burj Khalifa is hiding. Is there's just a giant pole in the
Giant
middle that
firefighter
descends.
pole. you go to the Vatican. There's just a solid gold, like 300-foot tall firefighter pole. Pope Francis like, slides down it. Both of his legs just collapse the second he hits the ground.
Yeah, yeah. You just he slides down it like a mobility chair, like there's no friction.
Yeah, you slide down the pole, the fireman's pole, and you you go into the like nexus of firemen's poles, and there's some that go horizontal. It's like a subway system.
Yeah.
You know, if you play Judas Priest songs backwards, you can hear secret lyrics that praise firefighters.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm trying to think of who the most powerful firefighter is, and it is probably literally like Steve Buscemi, because he was like a volunteer firefighter.
You know
and he's
what?
probably like the
I was gonna make fun
richest
of you,
firefighter.
but that's a great answer. Actually,
That's right.
No,
Yeah.
I was like ready to just fucking swing. Like, what the fuck do you mean most powerful firefighter? But no, that's a totally valid answer. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a funny realization that there aren't any powerful firefighters.
Yeah, I'll tell you who wasn't fucking.
But I
Pete
guess
Davidson's
maybe they're
dad.
fake and they're Masons.
Loser.
Yeah. Yeah. For any of our people that took Latin out there, I am aware that Crassus was actually the most powerful firefighter. Anyway.
What?
I forgot who that was.
Huh?
No,
I don't know.
I vaguely remember who he was talking about, but I can't remember who Crassus did.
I'm doing r/history memes on my own.
What did Crassus do?
He owned the fire service in ancient Rome. That's all I'll say.
He was famous for something else, though, wasn't he?
I think he was like the richest guy in Rome also,
Oh, no,
by virtue of owning the fire department.
No, he was one of the triumvirate guys, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he was with Caesar and Pompey, I think.
Oh, name drop.
Yeah.
Do you need help picking up all those names?
Yeah, no, he was with he was in the first triumvirate. Okay, that's what I remember him from.
Yeah.
It was funny because they were both like insane military geniuses, and he just had a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey guys, I'm here too."
Yeah, because he realized that you can be a powerful firefighter.
It's so funny that I don't have this kind of autism, but literally everyone I talk with every day does.
This isn't autism. This is basic history.
That is fucking autistic as
fuck.
fuck.
I had to learn this. I learned this in school.
Yeah, me too, but I forgot it because I'm cool.
Well, I didn't have to Google it. I vaguely remember what Crassus did.
Yeah,
Crassus Clay, the boxer.
Crassus Clay.
I'm gonna finish this comment that I think we've technically been talking about for 10 minutes. He
actually changed his name to Muhammad Ali XX.
Yeah. Yeah. This comment finishes with, the Pope is a fake Christian, Mason working for the tribe, destroying Christianity from within. I think the tribe is probably, that sounds anti-Semitic. Someone says,
anti-Semitic to firefighters.
Yeah.
The guy replying to this comment who goes, "Can you divulge more on Freemason firefighters?"
Yeah.
And
do you
I want to know.
It's only a coincidence that firefighters control 98% of the firefighting?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah. Why weren't there any firefighters when the planes crashed on 9/11? They only went in after. It was
they control all the water too. I don't know if people know.
Yeah,
Firefighters control all the water.
Yeah, I wish the world was like sort of what I expected it to be when I was like 5, and that firefighters and police were professions that you saw about an equal amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish there were more like raging fires, if that even if that yeah.
Oh, I wish there were less raging fires personally.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it would be a cool set piece. Yeah. Oh, someone said a Fourth Reich is approaching, and there are many connections between what we see today and the past.
Wow! The firefighters are starting it, dude. They're gonna have little Hitler mustaches branded on their cute little red hats.
Okay, this is a really weird... okay, this is a really fucking weird comment. Okay, fascist dictators like Benito Mussolini and Hitler ran openly corporate socialist economies with the blessing of the Pope, and after the Second World War, Latin American Catholic dictators like Juan Perón and Augusto Pinochet did the same thing. The World Economic Forum has praised Pope Francis's ecumenical Fratelli Tutti, whatever the fuck that means, as a prescription for resetting the global economy, but does not highlight the fact that Francis's worldview was shaped by Perón's Argentina.
I took the global economy out of the NAS and I just blew on it and it got fixed.
Yeah. I like
I'm
this guy is
scumming the global economy.
Yeah.
I'm just fuck, 2008 recession again. Fuck, start again.
God damn it.
We hit the recession again. Start again. Go back
I need to give Hitler my I need to use my blessings on Hitler.
Yeah, I blew all my resources in World War II, and now I can't avoid Vietnam. This is bullshit.
I also like that as like supposedly libertarian guys, like Pinochet is like the guy that they would like supposedly all love, but this guy's like, oh, he also sucks because he's Catholic.
Yeah, he did too much firefighting.
Yeah, he did too much firefighting.
These guys would be super psyched if they discovered the Canadian wildfires that just happened. They must have been like a fucking like a NBA team winning the final, like, freaking out in the room, like, yeah, that's what the fuck is up. They didn't have any answers for that shit.
Yeah, they went on a 5-day bender.
This guy also
like NBA players when they win the championship, but that was kind of like routine for them.
Yeah, I like that this. The same guy posted just a picture in Wall Street Silver, just bye-bye George Soros, and then just George Soros with an X over his face.
Oh,
and that's it.
Cooked.
Yeah.
No recovery from that. It's over.
So what's the next one after the moment you realize? I guess this next one is just retweet if you think Trump will win.
Oh, that's not fun.
Are you sure the RT?
Are
you sure the RT doesn't stand for Reddit?
Yeah, it does. I want to see what the controversial. I'm gonna read the controversial comments. So unfortunately, Trump is not doing jack shit. Considering he lost as the incumbent without any criminal charges, it's unlikely. I like this person that just says Gen Z will not let it happen.
This next one's really good.
Oh, okay.
Fuck Barney the dinosaur.
Yeah, go for it. There we go.
Is he a Freemason too?
Yeah, fuck Barney the fucking firefighting Freemason dinosaur. Leftist PBS unleashing Barney and friends on a set child development back to the Stone Age, shoving wokeness, DEI down 90s kids' throats everywhere decades before being coined. And with Cartoon Network Max picking up his new CGI reboot, Barney's World, God help us all. And then a photo of Barney holding the pride flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of the best myths that you got told in high school was that like Barney was only played by prisoners.
You were told that in high school?
Oh, yeah.
You were talking about Barney in high school?
No.
That was one of Gus's college courses.
No, it wasn't one of my mixed up. I forgot. I was grade school.
Welcome to Advanced Economics, I would like to say.
Kindergarten.
Yeah.
We just had the rumor that Barney that the guy who played Barney got fired for smoking cigarettes in the suit, which I've heard a lot. That was like a pretty common rumor.
No. For me, it was that Barney was only. It was like a punishment for prisoners.
That's really cool. Yeah. We should do that to prisoners.
They had to play Barney.
We why are prisoners not like NBA and NFL mascots?
Well, they wouldn't be like it wouldn't be Barney today. It would be like prisoners would have to make those like Spider-Man Frozen Elsa surprise videos.
That's what Dream.
Like
oh, you know what? That's why Dream wears the mask, because he's not. It's not just Dream. It's a bunch of prisoners. It's a bunch of child molesters.
It's a bunch of child molesters. I should have just taken the death penalty. I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. Can I hold back that I was with a child? And when they asked me... Why do I remember
I like
so
the
much?
DEI is one of the things that they complain about now, which is just like a thing that you have to do before like you start your job. Like it's not even like CRT. It's like like a
just
worldview. It's just like
don't make jokes about your black coworker.
Don't touch their hair,
and don't even ask to touch
like
their hair.
that. Yeah, don't even ask. We messed up last time.
Yeah. I love the people who get so mad about Juneteenth they become anti having a day off. That's pretty fucking special. Like, would you shut the fuck up?
Yeah,
can I say one thing about...
That's why we're recording today,
right? Can I say something about Juneteenth? Yeah. Why is it called that?
Uh-oh.
Like,
I don't know, actually.
Could we not have...
really thought about it.
Okay. Can we maybe come up with a better name than it's just the 19th of June? Like, if Christmas was called...
Emancipation Day is taken. That's the thing.
Well...
Because Emancipation Day would be like a great name for that.
Yeah, I think
using it for something else.
Well, they need to stop using it for that. I'll talk to Joe about
Let
this.
me check what let me check what Emancipation Day is. Something.
Let me call up Obama.
Yeah, let me call up Barry. Anyway, it's like if Christmas was called December.
Oh wait, Emancipation Day is the same thing.
Oh, then what the fuck?
Oh.
Okay, so Emancipation Day is the end of slavery in Washington D.C., and then Juneteenth is when news of the emancipation of slavery reached the American South, I think. So it was when, like, the last slaves were free in the American South. I don't know, maybe you should hit up the president in that. What would you call it? What would be the better name?
Yeah. Let's ask Obama what he did when he finally freed all those white slaves.
I would probably call it... I guess I would call it Poonteenth, and it would be a holiday about fucking getting sliz.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Griffin.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
Thanks for also sending that Devin picture.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. He seems like a ghostly entity to me.
He's just some guy.
Yeah, I don't think he's got legs. I think he like floats around like a Super Mario ghost.
Yeah, that's
he's never
my
had
impression.
sex. He just passes through people. He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's wife comes home early. He just like floats through the wall.
It's like my wife comes home and she feels a subtle chill and she's like, is he fucking here?
He's here. Instead of saying Beetlejuice, 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 he goes selfie slut, selfie slut, selfie slut.
Yeah.
He sucks your cock.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sucks your.
Subscribe to the most
one
controversial Patreon to hear us recycle jokes from Ghostbusters 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
I like this one. I don't know if it was even controversial, but or I think I found it by sorting by controversial, but it's a funny. Gus, do you want to read the one that just starts with Marines are savagely beaten?
Hell yeah, let's go. Nothing better than a bunch of Marines being savagely beaten. I don't endorse that. That's what I would say if I was... Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Marines are savagely beaten by 40 teens after confronting them for being unruly. Parentheses, feral packs of teens can attack random victims with impunity thanks to Soros-installed DAs and hug-a-thug Democrat criminal justice policies. As our societal breakdown continues.
That's how you know that the guys on here are like fucking 60 years old.
Thug Democrat criminal justice policies. Holy shit.
Yeah. That's a term that got Joe Biden to vote for the crime bill.
That's what they ask you to donate to at the supermarket.
Yeah. I love this story just on its face because it's like what the fuck is this Marine supposed to do if I guess it's 3 Marines, but even then, if 40 teenagers are coming at you, yeah, that's so many. What the fuck?
That's like if
would you rather fight one Marine-sized teen or 40 teen-sized Marines?
So fighting 40 guys is like if you said something during an NBA game and both people, all the people on both teams went to go fight you.
Yeah. Oh,
I think I've told this on the podcast before, but there was a guy I knew in high school who was the one J-Rock guy in my grade, and he said he still didn't like the Japanese because he held a grudge over the Bataan Death March from World War II.
God. Oh, here's the story itself. The story itself is also funny. I'm looking at it now. It's on the Daily Mail. And if you scroll down, you see who one of the self-identified Marines was, and you can tell that he's also a teenager. It says that there are pictures of it too, and it's so funny because they're just huddled up and they're getting kicked by these teenagers.
Our nation's finest.
Yeah, that would be honestly, if I was a teenager, that would be so fun.
Being beaten up?
If,
beating up a Marine.
No. Yeah, being in a mob of 40 people that are just beating up Marines that try to stop you from using fireworks.
I love that it says they were confronted for being unruly.
Yeah.
What 100% happened here is they were just minding their own business.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. One of these, the article also calls them self-identified Marines, which is funny. But,
I thought you were going to say
it's so funny if they like weren't enlisted.
Self-identified.
Yeah,
teens.
no, these are just. Yeah,
they were 9 months old.
Yeah, they were actually kindergartners lying about their age.
I forgot that. Yeah,
they
I
were
forgot
getting
that
into PG-13 movies.
I forgot that because this is like probably it's like coming from the side of the people that got beaten up. What probably happened is like they tried to fight one of these people and then like they got their shit knocked by one of them, and then a bunch of other people recording it with their phones. But I like the idea of like just a pack of 40 teens just all deciding at once to like beat the shit out of someone.
They function like Goku's and Zelda. You just kick one and they all start like swarming.
You know what probably
all
happened
converge.
is that you see, like, you're a Marine, you see this guy in a trench coat and he's being unruly, and you go and threaten him, and suddenly he takes off the trench coat. And it's 42-inch tall teenagers, and they beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah. I want to watch the video, but goddamn, the Daily Mail is just like so many fucking advertisements. But now I'm invested.
Yeah, I call those guys the Daily Fail, actually.
Yeah. All right, what's happening in this video? Yeah, because I saw it and it looked like. Most of these teenagers aren't beating him up. It's like 10 of them are just all kicking this guy. This is a fucking hilarious
video. It would be
video.
funny if you watched it and it was like harrowing and you're like,
yeah,
Christ, dude,
no,
these fucking teens.
Wait, open the video. They're like 15 years old. Hold on.
These teenagers hit me with their slingshots.
The Marines are like just immediately huddled up and are like,
I had a sign and the teens moved around the letters in the sign to say something offensive.
This teenager made a Calvin face and started peeing on me like I was the logo for a football team he didn't like.
I only recently found out that frame of Calvin peeing is not anywhere in the comics.
I don't think he's that
It's
malicious.
like a frame of him filling up a water balloon, and some guy just was like, "Oh, you could put a pee stream here."
Yeah.
It'd be really funny if Bill Watterson treats that like Nintendo treats emulated games.
Yeah. No, I think someone did ask him about it. He's like, I am totally powerless at this point, unless I sign like Calvin and Hobbes over to like like Warner Brothers and they make like 50 movies out of it, then I'm just not going to be able to do anything, which is fine.
That's the price he has to pay.
Yeah, this video is so funny. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know what I thought it was going to be, but the fact that they're like, are you guys watching the video?
I'm not watching the video, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I didn't feel like going on the Daily Mail.
It is so awful without ad block. British Rag. What do the comments on this say? Because this is on a post originally. Someone says,
I kind of would look through it. It's nothing too interesting. It's just a lot of people being like, one day I'm gonna fucking snap.
Well, did you sort the comments by controversial? I like this one that says Marines need to toughen up and try to not get beaten by children anymore.
I wonder if they could spin it like, this is the result of wokeness.
Yeah, the feminized military
penetrating the Marine Corps.
Yeah, no, honestly, like whatever those circumstances
penetrating
are,
the Marine Corps. What am I, another Marine?
Let's go.
Yeah, honestly, no matter the circumstances, if you're a Marine getting beaten up by a teenager, like, you got to take a lap.
It'd be really funny if this was something that like kept happening to these guys. Like they were the joke of their battalion because everywhere they went, they just got fucking
they just kept getting beaten up.
Teenagers. like teenagers spawn like fucking gloom hands in Tears of the Kingdom. They just walk outside and they're like, oh shit, not again.
Yeah. If you defeat all of them, then Phantom Teenager.
Oh, wait, this happened in Orange County?
It's just that
this happened in Orange County.
I hate all the hug-a-thug Democrat criminal justice policies in Orange County, California.
Yeah. Yeah, no, getting getting curb stomped by a preppy 14-year-old.
Yeah,
dude, I just got my shit absolutely rocked by a background cast member on the OC.
Yeah, the Stranger Things kids ran a train on me.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. The junior varsity debate team just did some Abu Ghraib shit to me after I tried to confiscate one of their vapes. After I tried to make a citizen's arrest on one of their vape pens.
A 200,000 follower TikToker named Carlos World just unleashed a primal technique upon me.
These teens keep on making TikToks where they put carts from the grocery store around my car, and I have to move the carts to get into my car.
It's like one of like the long-running series. Like it's like beating up these Marines, part 34.
And then the Marines start making videos like those, the super paranoid anti-sex traffickers guys. It's like, be careful, make sure there's no teens in the parking lot.
Teenagers might mark your car.
Teenagers might leave a TikTok on your car to mark it.
Like Teen Stars making a video like, we've got another conflict between these Marines and the same group of teenagers.
The Marine said the teens are gay and can die.
Yeah. It seems like the group of 40 teenagers is now dating Logan Paul.
Yeah. That's not news.
I'm receiving word that a 41st teenager has beaten up the Marines.
41st. Yeah, like the Marine is just like trying to do one of those like fucking dumbass like veteran TikToks, but he has to like go into like, I don't know, like the fucking foothills to record it, like overlooking a vista. You know, he finally takes out his phone to record, and then a bunch of teenagers just run out of the forest to beat the shit out of him.
They get aggroed like moblin camps.
Yeah, imagine these Marines get like, they get enlisted again. Like they have to go to Fallujah.
Yeah,
and they get off the helicopter and fucking 40 teens are there.
Oh my god!
40 teens have joined the Taliban.
No, imagine. It's like you're not even made. Yeah, it's like the IDF can handle.
The IDF
can handle not getting beat up by teenagers.
Swooped in and with the power vacuum left by ISIS being disbanded.
Yeah,
the 40 teens have taken over Syria. I repeat, the Syria is now the 40 teens territory.
We are going to be leaving increasingly racist comments on their Facebook page until something is done. Someone just said black entitlement at its finest, which is like, that's not entitlement, that's just someone getting the shit kicked out of them.
You have to be so entitled to beat the shit out of someone.
Yeah, that's just someone getting their shit rocked. Like that's not entitlement.
If anything, it's kind of impressive. These guys are Marines.
The guy who decked the shit out of me while I was drunk and talking to his girlfriend was such like a yuppie piece of shit. But he doesn't even pay rent.
It's really funny to imagine that like they weren't even ganging up on the Marines; they were doing it one at a time.
Yeah, they were waiting.
Like it was like a Fight Club thing where just one teenager at a time would take a turn just beating the shit out.
No, the Marines were like
tagging each other in and shit.
The Marines were like trying to turn the mob into a one-on-one fight, like a From Software game.
Yeah. Once you
they fight like Royal Rat Authority.
Yeah. Yeah, do you guys ever attach like Topaz to one of your 40 teens and just like unleash it
on
a patrol?
You can attach a shield to one of the teens and you can parry with the shield with the teen.
Yeah, Zonai group of 40 teenagers.
Yeah,
so I hate
multi-shot.
I hate having to talk to my 40 teens during combat. It's so unwieldy.
Have you guys unlocked the Infinite Teenagers glitch yet? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if you pick up Alex and Spencer at the same time and then immediately swap them out of your menu, more teens just keep spawning and you bypass the teen cap.
Yeah, and you
can get like hundreds and hundreds of teenagers.
Yeah, and then just breeze through the game. all those Marine bosses just gone. Oh, these were the Marines that. Oh, I forget. Yeah. This is why they were actually beaten up. Is because they were just sexually harassing like teenage girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's like also why. I mean, I assume that these guys were pieces of shit beforehand, but like they're real pieces of shit. That's also like. Oh man. the fact that they're also like they're like teenage Marines doing that, like that makes it like so much more pathetic for them almost. I don't know. Like I don't know if it's like more pathetic on like a number by number scale, but that's like
I don't think there's
type
anything
of more pathetic.
The scale of things that are pathetic are number 2 getting beaten up by 40 teenagers and number 1 getting pulled off stage by a hook mid performance.
Yeah. Yeah, and then getting beaten up by 40 teenagers.
Getting beaten up by 40 teenagers with canes.
Yeah, no. But that must, like, you're just like some ROTC or JROTC kid, and it's like you're getting beaten up by like a kid that was really smart and in your geometry class. Like, or a kid that could be like, you know, all these levels ahead. He's just beating the shit out of you.
You're getting your ass kicked because you couldn't figure out how to write boobs on a calculator.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. Your first break back, you're just getting beaten up by...
Here's what I'll say.
By someone that you did a group project with.
I think, as liberals, we might have a kind of bias against the military. Because I bet if we saw a news article that said 3 substitute teachers beaten up by 40 teens, we would all be pretty upset for those teachers.
I don't know. I would also find that really funny. That would be pretty... Honestly, a group of 40 teenagers just attacking anything is very funny to me.
Yeah, like a roving gang of 40 teenagers.
Yeah. Just what you imagine like a cool kid would do when you were, you know, like 10 years old. Is you're just being a gang of 39 other teenagers just attacking other teenagers.
Basically like a gang of...
wearing leather jackets.
Even using all of your power, you couldn't manage to defeat even one of the 40 teenagers.
Yeah, and when one of the teenagers died,
probably
two come in its place. So, like...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, the last time teenager fighting was seen on this scale was probably Stalingrad.
All right, I gotta hop off, guys.
Wait, no, a bunch of like teenagers like hopping into a shell hole in like no man's land in World War One, but instead of like empathizing with the dying French soldier, they just all beat the shit out of him.
Or they try to drop, like they try to jump in the foxhole and get stuck because it's like a clown car.
Of this soldier. Yeah. We took a picture of this soldier's face before and after being beaten up by 40 teenagers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I do have to get off.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Patreon and join our Discord.
With Felix and James.
Bye.